for another review. I am so excited to do this book. I just finished it the other night, and if you're watching this, it was probably a couple nights ago. The book that I am reviewing is Illuminae by Amie Kauffman and Kristoff. I am so excited to be reviewing this book. I will tell you, I had a lot of doubts going into this book. Number one, it is absolutely huge. Number two, it is about aliens and artificial intelligence and space and 100% not what I read. And number three, my Sarah said that she wanted to read this, which means if she wants to read it, it means I probably don't. But I went in it full throttle because I have heard nothing but great things about this book, and a lot of my friends have been reading this on Goodreads and have said that it's amazing. So I said, you know what? I need to pick it up and read it. So I did, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. This book blew my mind. I didn't really understand some of the talk that was written in here, like some of the space and AI, which is artificial intelligence, kind of language, I guess you could say. But I did the whole, like, sensory reading, is that what it's called? Where you just read it and then you read all the clues around it and you figure out what it is. Such a good book. It is very long, but it has a lot of IMs and little things in it that makes it not as long as you would think it would. It only took me about a week and a half to read this, and that was while I had some times when I wasn't reading and I was reading other stuff and things like that. So really quick read. Like I said, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. It really blew my mind. I can't wait until the second one comes out. I feel like it was normally, I don't like reading books like this that are basically just through text, like IM or files or and things like that, just because, especially with books like this, books like that I'm not really necessarily going to understand, because I don't think I'm going to, because I always put myself down thinking I'm not as smart as I am and that I'm not going to understand it. But I did. It was very, very elaborate, I will say. Not elaborate as in bad, as in too much information. Elaborate as in you might not understand this fully, so I'm going to give you everything that you need to understand what I'm saying. And I loved that. Some people might say that it was too much, but I think it was perfect. And then obviously there was love in it, which was a big part of the reason why I had to keep going and keep going and keep going. I'm not going to spoil you guys, but the ending before the actual ending, I kind of saw coming, but not really. It kind of caught me off guard. But then the absolute ending, I didn't get it all. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think this was going to happen. And it was a really good ending. I'm really excited to get on to the next one. I feel like it cut off at a point where it could be a standalone, but I'm really hoping that it's not, because I want to know what goes on with Katie. Katie is the main character. This book is about, I'm like telling you all this stuff, and you don't even know what the damn book's about. It's a whole bunch of different spaceships and stuff happens, and I don't really know exactly what to say because I don't want to spoil it. I feel like everybody should read this book just because it is a good book, especially if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll love it. But if you're not fully into this kind of stuff, like I wasn't, it will get you into this kind of stuff. It was kind of like, I don't know, kind of like opened my eyes. Now I'm going to read a lot more books that I probably wouldn't have before reading this, because this was so good. So definitely do not let the size intimidate you. It is not as big as it seems. Pick this one up. I absolutely adored this book. Oh my God, I love this book. Such a good book. Amazing writing, amazing plot. It flowed so freely. It just seemed like everything was put into place. It seemed like I was watching a movie in my head, which is exactly what you should be doing when you're reading a book. I love both of them. I have not read anything by them, but now that I've read this, I have to go read what they've read, because clearly I love them. I love their writing styles. Read this book. And I think that's everything I have to say about it. I'm going to be doing a full review on my blog, which I have the link in the little doobly-doo down there. If you've read this, let me know so we can have a discussion, because I love talking about books. Make sure you subscribe to me so you can see all of my videos and share it with people, because it would be awesome to get more subscribers. And I guess I will see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.